boys, Brandon Aubrey, getting this all set up, and he'll get this one started here in Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Hey, live on YouTube.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
There you go.
Here's Dak. Throw caught at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Another throw for Prescott. That one connects. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Williams watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up points to begin the game. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Turpin with a return.
Oh, we got right.
He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. Well, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Space on the right. He's got room. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. 1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
There we go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays. That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
Here we go. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing again, Prescott. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from the 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw once more. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Dak throwing again. That's caught by Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now it's Prescott again. Delivers another one to Williams. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, Prescott. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 48. 26.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Game break.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He rolls to his right. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Dak now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. The intended target there was C.D. Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another throw for Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Prescott now on third down. He's going deep. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Another run for Williams. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go, 46.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yeah, 26.
Williams. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Pickens the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Still going inside the 35. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock. That should clinch this win for him.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
GG.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
You want to go? Oh, yeah, they moved already, right? So I ain't killing them. They don't want to play forward. Feel like I know you would be chill drink without gambling. Hey. And they gonna lose our cars on purpose. Harmony, you asked for what you were getting. Kyle, what's Kyle? Mellow Girl. And see, is that Shane Else? Send my money. I need to see Angie. I know her mom wants some ball.
Everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his cliff. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town smaller than your town. Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you say, I'm you. Deny, baby, won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, man, we streaming live on YouTube.
Mike
man.
Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. And off we go from Arlington.
Oh, this
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, think.
Play fake. Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Yeah,
line.
20. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
yeah.
First and 10.
Now Prescott. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27.
On the carry, it's Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Yeah, 26.
It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Buchanan on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up third
Seventh
and
play
7.
of this opening drive. And here's third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings
On
up
second down, it's Dak. Moving to his right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
a loss of 9.
Kyle Van Noy in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got it at the 7. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Yeah, here we go, 26.
Here's Dak to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That one. On Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
I just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike, you see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now Jackson on the move. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
To throw is Prescott. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Yeah, here we go.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
4th down. Here's Dak. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Nice one.
To throw, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come up that backside. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to get the ball from this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Jackson now. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jadeveon Clowney. He keeps the legs churning, runs down the quarterback. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So,
and he will score! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense is able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's going to be incomplete. effort. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Yeah!
Back to throw is Prescott. Forced to his right. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Now Jackson on the run to the right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 40! All right, nice.
Play fake. Prescott under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Hopkins sent in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the...